it's ridiculous that I know it's names, right?
Well, good evening, middle school hockey fans. Welcome to the Roy McKnight Ice Center for Sunday night cap. Shayside Middle School Bulldogs playing Butler for, I think, the 4th or 5th time this year. We look a little bit depleted tonight. There was a high school game right before this where we had a few players playing, but we'll be sure to make it a competitive contest. We've had a mixed season with the Butler team this year. I think we've had some wins, but some losses. They're a tough team, so hopefully we can keep it competitive. Opening face-off, Nalu takes it, whatever, across the side, that's Seek. Butler bring it into the zone, swing and a miss with a shot. A whiff on the shot, 22, but trying to set her in front. It's pushed out towards the wing. Gabriel is back there. They still have control of it. It's kicked out by Luke. Brings it down the boards. Still fighting for it down the boards, and it's cleared. Back to the Butler zone. They pass D to D, and then try to pass it across the face, but Nalu gets it and dumps it deep into the zone. It's a dump and chase. Number 14 is chasing and actually gets a piece of the puck there. Brings it out. Gabriel faces across the face and across the red line and dumps it again deep to try and get position. Trying to hold position in the Butler end at this point. They turn behind the net. They pass it along the boards, but again can't get control. Graham breaks that up. He's fighting for it in front. Butler bring it out across the blue line, but get into the shady side zone. Gabriel's back there. They fire it across behind the net. Gabriel's fighting for it behind the net. Still fighting, stick handling behind the net, digging for it. 2 Butler players he's fighting against, but managing to hold his own. They lose an edge and try to bring it out, but they have control of the puck there and shoot, but oh, it's a good save by JJ in that here. Amelie passes across the face, out to Gabriel, who's stick handling across his own blue line and sends it long from around the red line. Shot on net, actually. Shady side changing behind the play. Butler bringing it out of their own zone. We've got to watch out for this player, Bish, who's scored many a goal for them. Later breaks up his stick, which is a good play there. He was coming with speed through the neutral ice. Then fighting for it along the boards. Graham's fighting for it, trying to get it clear from his teammates. Go Graham! Graham has a breakaway if he can get clear of his teammate, Bish. And Bish does get back to break up his chance. Boo. Butler have it behind the net. And trying to stick handle it clear. Send it through their own zone and out of their zone to neutral ice. Number 10, Kai has it. Kai is stick handling behind his own net. He sends it long to Amelie. Amelie picks it up at the center ice. Tries to stick handle it away, but can't get it clear. Now the Butler players are bringing it to the zone with speed. Kai breaks it up though, and Amelie has it. Brings it out of the zone. Digging for around along the right boards. And it's going deep into the zone. Number 9 has it. 9 tries to send it down the boards. So battle for it along the boards. Alaska has it. But broken up. They're trying to chip it out of the zone, which they do. And again, we try to chip it out. Number 5 on our team tries to chip it clear. Doesn't retain control, but then they dump it deep. Layla goes around the boards to go fetch it with a player hard on her tail. Dumps it down the boards to her teammate. They're fighting for it along the boards. It's clear to the paint, and once again clear, and there could be a breakaway on, but can't quite get back there. One of their players is bringing it fast through the neutral zone, and he shoots from long range. JJ saves it away to the right hash, and again across the front. Layla clears and stumped back into the zone. Layla's fighting for it along the boards. Wins the puck against Alaska, and yes, against 2 of the Butler players, and they bring it clear. Number 14 is bringing it clear with speed and dumps it into the zone to gain position. It's good fighting for the puck here. And they fight for it behind, again, Bish has it behind the net. The captain of the Butler team. And they're stick handling in their own zone, trying to get some speed up, but try to congest the passing lane. Trying to skate it through. They've got to try and Gabe holds on to him and just manages to stop him there. But they're coming. They have some trailing players. Gabe breaks it up there, but now can Gabriel get a breakaway here? He's holding off the Butler player, and he gets a shot off, but it's saved from a tough angle. Had a good chance there, Gabriel. Just couldn't quite finish it. Still has the puck. Still stick handling. Still stick handling. Oh, he centers. Can't quite get to play there. Butler has it in their own zone. They dump it along the boards. Number 17, Luke, is back to go get it, and he has control. Sends it to Gabe, but can't get control. Back to Gabriel up front. Nalu has it there. Stick handles it back to Gabe. Gabe stick handling, looking on the left hash, looking for a pass. Still has it, shoots, saved. Can't save by the goalie. Graham's fighting for it along the boards. It's sent along behind the net by the Butler team. End to end along the boards. Sent down deep by the Shady Side team. It's behind the boards again. And again, D to D behind the boards for Butler. They can't quite clear their own zone though, and Graham sends it back in. Digging for it along the boards. Again, tied up. Nalu has it. Nalu fights for it, but the Butler player comes away behind their net. Sent along to the point. Sent in by Luke again. Graham's trying to get there, but trips up. And again, good pressure here by the Shady Side team. The Butler team had a hard time clearing there. Graham breaks up the play against one of the Butler players. And it's a good save again by JJ as the Butler player shot it from range. Along the boards to attempted pass to Gabriel, but can't quite snag it there. Butler players stick handling the hash. And they dump it deep. And no one's really chasing that. Gabriel goes to match their player. Looks like we're trying to clear it out the zone, and we do, chipping around the boards. That was number 8, Zeke, who chipped it around the boards and ollies. Butler has it, bringing it with speed down the boards. Amelie checks across and breaks up the play there. He's still battling with it against one of the Butler players. And Kai takes it up, and he skates around Bish, and he brings it into the Butler zone with speed. Holds him off. Holding him off. He holds it off behind the net, looking for a pass. Still, he throws it in on net, but pushed away by the Butler defender. And he's trying to pass it out. He's trying to bring it out with speed again, the Butler defender. He brings it into the shady side zone. He dumps it off to one of his teammates, but can't take it. And he's bringing it back up then, and he shoots. It's deflected, thankfully wide. Only scrapping for it with one of the Butler players, trying to look for a pass. Layla has it. She's fighting for it with the Butler players, with 2 of them in fact, able to break it up there. It's still messy behind the net, trying to clear the zone here. Only trying to get there, doesn't get there. Bish shoots, but saved by JJ. Wow, intense. 5:25 left to go in the first period. Pretty even and intense game so far. Lots of defensive action. Finally breaking the action for the commentators. Okay, 5:25 to go. Face off in the shady side zone. And it's one back behind the net. Number 3 is skating it out. He's looking for a pass. Brings it to number 14. One more pass. Oh, he needed one more pass there to number 9. Sent into the zone. Luke has it. He tries to clear the zone, but it's broken up by the Butler player. Luke has it again. Again, trying to send it around the ice. Chipped up the ice to Zeke. To number 9. Sorry. And sent back in by the Butler team on towards the goalie, and taken by Gabriel. He sends it around their team and clears it out of the zone, back to center ice for the Butler team. They dump it into the zone, game position again in shady side zone. Gabriel's resetting, he sends it out. He sends it out to number 3. Let's try and clear the area. So we can't get good possession here. It's a little disjointed, this game so far. Up and down with a lot of clear possession. Number 5, Graham Nickelbaum has it, but it's along the boards. Gabriel's fighting for it with one of the Butler team. Still can't quite clear the zone. Passes it out to number 9, looking for a pass. Sends it through to Graham. Nice pass by number 9 through to Graham Nickelbaum. And Graham gets dispossessed, and number 49 on the Butler team sends it high and wide around the net. In fact, it goes all the way around and outside the zone, and Butler player has it at center ice. He's trying to stick handle his way away from the shady side team, but runs into 2 of them, and then Gabriel has it again, trying to pass it to number 8, Zeke. He's trying hard to get there, and doesn't quite get control there, but he has it, and it's back in the Butler zone. They chip it side to side, and they have it down the ice. Layla breaks up the play, but Kai has it now from a deflection. Butler send it deep behind the net. Kai has it. Battling. Layla clears it, but only to the point where the Butler player shoots it and Kai blocks it. It's sent out to Nalu. Can't quite clear the zone. We're having a hard time clearing the zone here. Long shot, speculative, and gloved by JJ. Okay, changing forwards here. 3:11 to go in the first period. Tied at 0 here. Shayside giving a good account of ourselves so far. Okay, Amelie to take the face off. She takes the face off and it's stuck in there. It's cleared out to the wing. And Layla breaks up the play there with her old teammate Owen Heichel, and as she skates it up, kicks it to herself, still skating it up. She skates around the outside. She skates around them all. She brings it. And she goes end to end and just denied by the goalie at the end of all of that. My gosh. Amelie behind the net. Dumped down to number 10, Kai, who's skates around. One player, he's got the puck. It's a shot from inside and another shot. Watch out now. It's a 2-on-2 now, or 3-on-2. Passed across by Butler. But number 17, Luke, has it. He sends it around the boards and out of the zone, which relieves some of the pressure so we can change. And about 2:11 to go in the first. And Butler brings it out of their own zone, bringing it with some speed here. And a big stick from Gabriel breaks that up there. Luke breaks it up too. And at the point, but and scrambled in front of the goal there, but we're able to clear it there. Butler stick handling in the left hash, looking for play across, and JJ clears it to the left hash for us, and then we're trying to clear it out with number 9, and then Gabriel has it behind the net, just changing the angle here, bringing it out with some speed, stick handling it and into the zone, but then cleared out, dumped down into the shady side end, and that's going to be icing. Fast and furious pace of this game without a lot of stoppages. So 1:17 to go in the first period. It is tied at 0. Offensive zone face-off in the Butler end. Breaks away. Nalu has it. Takes the shot, but it's blocked. Zeke has it. And it's blocked in front. And Butler is... and Graham's digging for it. He sends it to Layla, who shoots. It's defended! Oh, wow! Shoots, and it's deflected in, and it's a goal. Layla shoots, and it's deflected in by Graham Nickelbine for the first goal of the game. (1-0) Shady Side. Graham takes the neutral zone face-off, and Butler they look angry, they look raw. Oh, it's a great stick by JJ there to break up the play. Graham pushes it around the Butler player, but they're still digging for it deep. Butler player wraps it around, but it's blocked by JJ, and then Graham has it there, sends it up to Nalu. Nalu brings it with speed. Nalu brings it into the middle of the ice with speed. But it turns over, and the Butler team bring it. And it's nicked by Kai, and the Butler team's changing, so he's got a clear shot, route to goal, and actually Amelie keeps it in beautifully. They're digging for it there in the Butler zone, but can't quite get a hold of it, and Butler clears it. They dump it deep, and it's not icing. So Layla picks it up behind the net, and she changes direction. That's the end of the first period. Wow. Whew. 1-0 Shady Side. Wow, it's been fast and furious. Take a break for a minute.
Yeah. Every team. How's basketball going? What about this? Oh, for 58.
It's not so like
Yes, they just put 5 years in it.
Oh, wow. So they don't get the photo. Clemson did that. 4 minutes in the end, they put 5 more people. Pitt's never plays more than 7 or 8.
Okay, welcome back, Shadyside Middle School hockey fans. We're about to start the second period here at the Roy McKnight. So it is 1-0 Shadyside. Really fast and fluid first period here where we hung in there. And it's going to be interesting here. So puck drop center ice. Butler wins the faceoff. They dump it into the Shadyside zone. Gabriel picks it up. He's stick handling at center ice. Passes it across. It's deflected. And Luke has it behind the net. Luke sends it, reverses direction. And it just comes out of the Shadyside zone. Actually ends up in the Butler end. And number 9 is trying to track it down. Tying up the puck there. It's behind the Butler end with their player. They're bringing it out of the zone, stick handling it with some speed, trying to bring it out of the zone. They bring it into the Shadyside zone, stick handle around, and they put it up high over JJ's shoulder to tie the game. Bummer. Okay, well, it's 1-1. 12:16 to go in the second period. Okay, at center ice we have Nalu, number 7. In the wings is Zeke, number 3. And up D we have Kai and Layla. But Nalu face off one back to the Butler side of the ice. They're bringing it up the wing here. And they dump it on goal. It's covered by JJ. Okay, it's a face-off in the Shadyside defensive end. Knowledge to take the face-off, and he wins it. He wins it back, but it's one back now, and he brings it out of the zone. Nalu has it. He's stick handling out of the zone with some speed. Up, it's turned over there. And the Butler players are... Oh, but it's broken up by Kai. And he brings it out with speed. Kai brings it to behind the net. He's battling with a couple of Butler players, but ends up losing out. Melly breaks it up, though. Uh-oh. And it's... Layla pokes it away. Good play, Layla. Kai has it again. Forgetting that he's a defenseman right now for this game and is playing as a forward, which he usually does, but battling with it with 2 Butler players, and Quartet catches it to himself and puts it in. Dumps it in. Wow. So Kai catches his own deflection, brings it down, and stuffs it in from a couple of yards away to make the score 2-1 Shadyside with 11:15 to go in period number 2.
Hey, Addie, what's going on? How you doing?
Okie dokie. So Graham wins the face-off back, and Luke has it there. He sends it back, sends it along the boards, and taken in by Graham. Stick handle, shoots. Oh, it's saved. It's a good battle there between teammates on another team. Graham Nickelbine and Bish actually play on a club team together. Random fact. Graham takes the face off, but it's won back by the Butler player. Graham wins it back though. Stick handling, battling for it, and they're battling for it along the boards. And Umley actually wins it forward, and she has a path to the goal here. Oh, and she's down, but it's a fair battle for the puck there. Battle for number 5. Graham has it. Oh, and he just misses Umley with the pass. She's battling hard for it. Butler has it behind the net. He's trying to get up ahead of Steve, but it's pitched away from him by Graham. He passes it across to number 5. Can't quite get a shot off, and Bish has it again. Number 4 for the Butler, and looking for a pass behind the net, but Umley actually gets there first. She tries to send it to the net, but loses an edge and is down. And then the Butler team brings it into the Shadyside end, but Gabe Gabe brings it away, and he stick handles through a number of them, bringing it up the ice with speed is Gabriel. He's looking for a pass now. He brings it again around the net. Behind the net, looks for a backhand. Wrap around, doesn't quite get it to go, and he's covering. Butler has it in their own zone, stick handling it out, skating across center ice. Still skating across center ice, but broken up by number 14. That was a great play. Battling for it along the right boards, digging for it, several players, and it comes out to Gabriel. And he manages to break up the puck, but it's across to the right hash. And he breaks it up, and Gabriel is going with his feet. He's pushing his legs out. He's stick handling across center ice. Brings it across several of them. He's looking for a pass. Now he's looking for a shot. He's looking for a pass. Oh, it's a beautiful setup, but number 14 can't quite find the one-time shot into the net. Just a little bit wide. Again, number 6 battling for it. I think that's Jake. I could be wrong. And Butler bringing it out with speed. We've changed defensively here. So Kai is back there along with Layla. Kai breaks it up with a long reach there. And it's out of the zone. Sent out of the zone. And they're offside. 8:46 left to go in period number 2. 2-1 Shadyside. Face-off going to be just outside the Shadyside zone. Face-off won by the Butler team. They dump it deep. Layla sends it. Oh no, it's blocked. She brings it up. And she stick handles through the zone. She's getting hooked. Pretty convincingly, she stick handles all the way around all of them. And now she takes the shot. Wow. Saved by the Butler goalie, but she stick handles from her own zone all the way through. Okay, face off in the Butler end. Graham takes the face off. Layla's going across, dumps it deep. Graham's going to go chase. They send it around the back of the boards behind the net. Nalu has it, sends it to Kai on the point. He shoots and it's saved. Wrist shot from the point from Kai, saved by the Butler goalie. Okay, we're changing D here. Graham is centering this face off. And one back, but brought out by the Butler team. And brings it into the Shadyside zone. Luke is tracking him. Player behind the net for Butler is looking for a pass. Being tracked by Gabriel now. And Nalu's on him too. And they pass it down to the point. And then they dump it deep. Gabriel has it behind the net. He sends it around. Tries to make a play, but the Butler player wins it. They send it off the boards to the point. Make a shot. It's deflected by Luke in front, away from the net. Butler still has possession along the boards. They're digging for it. A couple of Shadyside players, and they shoot from the point, but it's wide. Wrist shot from the point by the Butler team is wide, but it's dangerous here. They have good setup and got to try and clear it if we can. And it breaks to Nalu, who can bring the puck out of the zone, which he does. But it turns over in center ice, and they dump it, but actually bounces off their own boards. And Graham is riding the challenge from one of the Butler players, and it breaks to Gabriel, who tries to stick handle around the Butler player, but can't. But then he gets it back, and he sends it down the boards. Graham's digging for it with the Butler team, and it breaks to the Butler player, and takes the shot, but it's saved by JJ there. And it breaks to the point, and the hash that brings it in, blocked by Luke, and Luke's still digging for it. Nolly's digging for it. The Butler have it behind. They dump it in, but it breaks behind the net to the left boards. Still at the point. We can't clear the zone here. Make a pass, and Nalu has it, and he can clear. He gets it out of the zone. What we really need is a change, and the Butler player has control of the puck and brings it into the zone. Sends it across the face, but no one can connect, and it's on the left boards. They shoot again, but wide. Yeah, we really need an ice it to ice it or clear the zone with authority, because we need to change. Luke has it, and he does ice it, and so we're going to be able to get a change in here. So that was a good play because we needed a full change. So 5:50 left to go in period 2. 2-1 Shady Side. It's going to be a defensive zone face-off in our own zone here. Centering, I think, is going to be Amelie. On D, we have Kai and Layla. And it's one back to the Butler. Oh, it's saved away by JJ. Back. And doesn't come out. Oh, the Butler player bounces it up, takes a shot, but it's wide, high and wide. Kai battles for it, and it's along the boards, digging for behind the net with a couple of Butler players. Back to the point. The Butler player shoots for the point, but it's deflected away. Layla takes it and clears down the boards. And Amelie had the chance to clear it, but just didn't connect with the puck. They still have the puck there, and they send it back to their own point. They shoot, and it's behind the net. Kai has it. He's holding off a couple of their players. He sends it off Butler player out of the zone, so we cleared the zone here. Center ice, they sent it deep and broken up by Amelie. Amelie breaks it down. Layla's going for it, and Layla has it behind the net. She's coming with some speed. Tried to pass it to Amelie, but didn't make the pass, and it's a play to the Butler player, but they can't get the shot off there either. Battling for it is Graham. Battle along the boards here. And Layla breaks it away from them. Oh, nice. She can't clear the zone, but she breaks it away. And she kicks it to center ice. She probably needs a change here, but they're bringing it with speed here. Gotta watch out. Butler player brings it to the Shady Side zone with speed. Dumps it off to one of their own players. Pushed away by Kai. And pushed away by Kai again, who clears the zone, and that should run gently for such that icing's waved off, and we get a change in here. And they send it all the way down the boards. Luke's there to pick it up in the Shady Side zone. Sends a DDD pass across to Gabe, who stick handles around and sends it down the boards to number 5. 5 brings it in and is battling with one of the Butler players, number 14. And he keeps Butler bring it out of the zone. They have a 3-on-2 here if they hurry. Gabriel gets a stick in there and uses his body effectively. Then Gabriel can have a breakaway, or he has a 1-on-1 against Bish. He turns around, but they get a stick in on him. They're battling for it behind the Butler net. Gabriel's battling a couple of their players, and they send it down the boards to be able to clear the zone. It's a 3-on-1 here, 3-on-2 now, with number 6 getting back for Shady Side. And send in front of the net. Luke manages to break it up along with Gabriel. Gabriel fighting for it behind the net, and he gets control, able to bring it away. Looking for a pass down the boards, and it ends up not connecting, and so it ends up being an icing. So 2 minutes and 41 to go in the second period. 2-1 Shady Side. Quite the battle. Yeah, it looks like at center we are going to have Graham Nickelbine. On D we have Layla and Kai. It's one back, and Zeke wins it. Is it there? It's tipped away by Kai in front of the Shady Side net. He brings it out and tries to pass it to Nalu, but doesn't connect on the pass, and it's going to go all the way down the other end of the ice for icing. So it'll be another face-off in the Shady Side zone. Okay, Graham to take this face-off in the Shady Side zone. It's one back by the Butler team, but broken up. Try to shoot it, broken up, sent down the boards, and that's not going to be icing. I think that was a Butler player who sent it down. So it's actually going to roll right by the goal, and Butler have it behind their own net, but they're trying to bring it with speed. Graham's trying to get back on one of his club teammates. Layla's defending with Kai. Kai rides him out wide. He's looking to stick handle. He dumps it down deep. They have it on the right hash, looking for a pass, but Kai breaks that up, brings it out, finds a pass, and Graham's trying to hunt that down. Zeke's trying to follow it up. It's actually going to go for icing. He'll go to the wrong side of the red line. It's going to be back in the shady side zone. Okay, 1:43 to go in the second period. Defensive zone face-off. Amelie to center this face-off. And takes it. It's one back to the Butler side. They look to shoot it in, but then they just dump it down the boards. And they rotate the shots, and he shoots, but it's hit away by JJ. It's brought out by number 14. He brings it out of the zone and pinched away. Then passed through to Gabriel, who brings it with speed through the Butler zone. Tries to shoot, but it's blocked. Gabriel's still digging for it in the Butler end here. And the Butler team bring it back, and it looks like it's a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 here. Luke actually defends it pretty well, and we have time to get our players back. Amelie sends it, center ice sends it out of the zone, but it's chipped back to the Butler player, who actually loses an edge at an inopportune moment. And it turns over, and the Butler team tried to bring it in, but it's chipped out again by Shady Side, and again. And it's broken up there, but Butler has the right hash. It was just out of the zone. That's going to be offside. Okay, 37 seconds left. In period 2, it's going to be a face-off just outside the Shady Side zone. Okay, Graham to take face-off, but it's one back to the Butler end. Butler bring it into the zone. Shoot, but wide. Powerful shot wide of JJ. Number 9 is digging for it. Then it comes through to Gabriel. He holds onto it, but it comes through to Luke now, who clears the zone. And Butler bring it in, but Luke plays it nicely there defensively. Gets in the way of the puck. Doesn't fall for stick handling, and Graham chips it out of the zone. And it's brought out by number 6. Sends it, tries to find a pass to Graham, but without success. And that's the end of the period. Time expires. Okay. Wow, this game is flying by.
Oh, yeah.
End of the second. 2-1 to Shady Side. the zone. Butler player swivels, tries to make a play, stick handles along the boards. Doesn't really make much progress, and it's broken up by Layla. And out to Nalu. Can clear the zone, but it's just broken up before he can clear the zone. And Layla breaks up the play in front, and it's going to get out of the zone, I think. No, they keep it in. So watch out there. Player Bish. Oh, it's a one-timer, but just wide of the net here. Kai's battling for it behind the net here. And it's broken up, and Kai can bring it out, but loses out to one of their players, and they backhand shoot it, but JJ pushes it aside. Kai clears the zone out to number 14. He tries to stick handle, toe drag around the Butler player, but can't get it around them. And it's broken up by Nolly there in the behind the Butler net. Butler brings it out. They make the play to each other. They bring it through center ice with some speed. And still, they drop it off for each other, and it's broken up by JJ. Battle for the puck behind, and Layla clears it behind around the boards to Kai, who sends it out to number 14, who's trying to find Amelie with the pass there. And comes into the zone, and Layla brings it out, and she finds a pass number 14, but it's sent through the middle. Oh, that was a change. It's a tough moment to change, and fortunately, Gabe got back and got a stick on that. Otherwise, it's going to be a shot straight on goal there, and sent around by Luke to Amelie, who clears the zone again. Butler ends up going deep into the Butler end after a deflection by the Butler player. Zeke is trying to chase it down behind the Butler net. Sends it to one of their players, number 87, and they chip it around the boards. Back to Luke. Luke finds a one-time pass to Gabriel, who's skating into the Butler end, and brings it in with speed. And oh, it's a nice shot, but saved by the breadbasket of the Butler goalie. 10:42 in the third period, 2-1 Shady side. Offensive zone face-off in the Butler end. Looks like Amelie is taking this face-off, and she wins into the center of the ice there, and it goes in front of the net. But the Butler team bringing it away with some speed. They chip it down, but that's going to be icing. It's going to be a face-off in the offensive zone. Okay, Graham to take the face-off here. Graham wins it back there. Layla just chips it in. Deep, gets it deep in the Butler end. And Graham actually wins the puck there. And then it's chipped down deep again. And Layla sends it in. Oh, but number 9's trying hard to go get across there. Kai has it. Trying to chip it through. Chips it through to Layla, who brings it in. Brings it into the zone. She stick handles around. Stick handles all the way around. They let her just skate it all the way around. She shoots. It's deflected wide. She still has the puck. She's looking for a pass in front to Graham, but it's broken up. Gotta get back there, Layla. Gotta defend. And she does. It's taken in by number 6. Tries to dump it deep. Graham has it again, though. Graham has it. Brings it into the zone. Stick handling around some of the Butler players. Fighting for it there. It's cleared all the way down the ice. Could be icing, or it could be touched by the goalie. It's touched by the goal, and it's waved off the icing, to the general dismay of JJ there. But now we're battling for around the boards, where could have had a little bit more time if we'd been awake to the plan. Number 9 battling for it there. He sends it across to Graham in center ice, brings it into the Butler zone. He stick handles around a few, and stuck in the Butler zone. They clear it, and we're changing here. Had a defensive change there, and Gabriel gets it with Nalu. Nalu's up with him, one-on-one with Bish, and he's defended by the Butler player. Nalu's battling for it along the boards with the Butler players, with a couple of them. It breaks all the way to the far end of the ice. Butler lays it off to one of their players. It's blocked by Gabriel, And it's shot high up and over the glass. So 8:34 to go in period 3. Shadyside holding on to a slim 2-1 lead at this point. But they've been battling hardily tonight. Knowledge to take the face-off. Wins one back by the Butler team, but out to Luke. He sends it, but it's broken up by one of the Butler players into the Butler zone. And the Butler player trying to, bring it out from the back with speed. And there's a Butler player bringing it into the Shadyside zone with speed. Drops it off to one of his teammates, but poked away by Gabriel and one other player, but it turns over there. They pass it across the face. Fortunately, just broken up in the nick of time before it was in. Butler sends it in from the point, bouncing around and covered by JJ. 7:57 to go in period 3. Okay, defensive zone face-off. One back to the Butler team. They win it around and they shoot, and it's deflected, but just wide. Luckily, the Butler player didn't know where the puck was, otherwise they could have put it into the empty side. Kai battles for it and wins it to Graham. And Kai still battling for it, and it's going behind the net. Layla's picking it up. She dumps it around to Amelie. Digging for it along the boards is Amelie, and then Graham's getting in there to try and dig it. Bish making some stick handling moves. Sends it around behind the net. Still behind the net. It's a big battle back there. Butler still has control of the puck. They're trying to send it in, but they send it straight to one of their own players. Layla gets there and breaks up, and it breaks to Amelie. They stick on around. Laska, and Laska scores. 2-2. Just didn't have the ability to get it out of the zone when we had the chance a couple of times there, unfortunately, and paid the price. So 2-2 with 6:59 to go. Where will we go from here? Who knows? Center ice face-off. Graham to take it, and he wins the face-off, and it's chipped back, but he keeps control himself, and it's offside. Okay, so face-off's going to come outside of the Shadyside zone. Graham takes it again. He wins it back here, trying to stick handle through, and he eventually gets it, but chipped away by the Butler player. Luke has it. He dumps it along the boards, but it's dumped back into the Shadyside zone, and Gabriel picks it up. Gabriel dumps it down, and it's sent into the Butler end. Graham's tracking it, digging for it along the boards. Gabriel's digging for it with Graham. Stuck along the boards there. Gabriel's fighting hard with one of the Butler players. The Butler player brings it into the Shadyside zone, and he tries to toe drag it around Luke, but Luke breaks it up. It's sent out in front, and trying to find Gabriel with a pass. Gabriel just exits the puck from the zone, dumps it deep. It's deep in the Butler end, but face-off's icing's ways off. Graham gets the puck and shoots, but saved by the Butler goalie from a tight angle. It's kind of tied up behind the net right now. Butler bring it out, this time with speed, and Layla breaks that up. Nice, Layla. Sorry, a little cheering for my daughter there, but she broke up the play. And it's moved across to number 6. Number 6 shoots, and it's into the breadbasket. See if we can nick one at the end here. Okay, so face off in the Butler zone. Amelie to take it. And draw is neutral. The center on the boards. Layla can keep it in. Keep it in, Layla. Good. She kept it in. Butler has it though, and they're looking to sweep it out. But actually, number 14 keeps it in. It sweeps across to the left-hand side where Amelie brings it in. She's able to bring it into the zone and kind of digging for it along the boards with the Butler players. There's two of them digging for it on the boards, but it comes out to number 14, and Kai breaks that up. Trying to bring it across. DDD pass there. Bring it with speed into the Butler zone. Kai's trying to defend it. Preventing the center. And the Butler players bring it all the way around the top of the blue line. Kai can hold him off there and does. Tries to center it. It's covered by JJ. Big mess in front of the goal there. 4:44 to go in period 3. So 2-2, 4 minutes and 44 to go in the third period. It's been quite the nail-biter of a game. Some ebbs and flows. Graham takes the face off, he wins it back. Gabriel brings it behind the net, sends it down the boards, but broken up by the Butler players. Gabriel tries to get it, but it's passed around him. But he gets his stick in just on nick of time and pass it to Graham, who gets it at least clear of the zone. It's at center ice, and from one player to another at center ice, and Graham breaks that up. He can bring it up along the boards, and he does. He stick handles. He's trying to find a pass to Gabriel, but can't quite connect. It's broken up. It's a 3-on-1 here, so we've got to get back. And nice defense by Luke there. He breaks up the passing lane with the stick. And the puck's on the right boards, and they're recycling it at the blue line. Shot straight into the breadbasket of JJ. Good save. 3:52 to go in period 3. Lots of chances in the last couple of minutes for the Butler team. I feel like our energy levels have dropped just a little bit potentially. Hey, face off in the end. Amelie takes it, she wins it back to Kai. Kai has the puck and he tries to clear it to Amelie, but takes a strange deflection. Strange bounce there. Kai brings it behind the shady side net. Now is skating it out with speed. He's bringing it past the neutral zone. And he loses an edge there, and it's offside. Okay, face off just outside the Butler end, and one back to Butler, and Butler brings it into the shady side zone. Forward, Layla's messing with their forward. She breaks up the play with the forward, and they recycle and rotate the play. They're going behind the net, and Kai breaks that up, and it's one back to the point, and the putt ends up on the top of the net. Okay. 3:08 left to go in period 3. 2-2 here. Definitely feel like the pressure's been on us for the last 5 minutes or so. The Butler team's looking to come back and try to complete this comeback victory here. Face off by number 14, but it's one back to the Butler zone. Oh, and they dump it in. Oh, it rebounds in front. And sadly, they dump it in to the empty net. So it's 3-2 Butler, and you could say it's against the run of play, but I would be lying. It's been coming. Okay, well, we have 3 minutes to try to get this back here. Push up those energy levels, shady side. Let's see what we got here. Neutral center ice face off. One back, but comes back across. And the Butler team dumps it deep. Luke's going to be back there. Dumps it around the ice. Oh, but one away. And Gabriel has it now. And he dumps it off to Luke. who tries to bring it, and then number 14 sends it down to Nalu, who clears the zone. Butler has it at center ice. They're trying to hold it for the offside, and they dump it back in. Luke has it here. Luke finds a pass to Gabriel, but it comes off his skates. Butler has it, and they try to launch one in there. Gabriel still battling for it, digging for it with a couple of Butler players behind the net. Now number 14 has it, and he's trying to clear the zone. He's trying to find a pass, bringing it across center ice. He could just dump it deep here, but no, ends up finding the Butler player who dumped it deep, and Luke brings it back in the shady side zone. He's looking for a layoff here. He lays it off to Gabriel, who has it with 2 minutes to go. He's bringing it up at full speed, but can't quite clear the zone. Nolly's digging for it, and he actually has possession. He stick handles around, and again he stick handles around, and they're offside. Can't quite get the timing right there. And it looks like it could be timeout here. Looks like there's a timeout on the ice with 1 minute 45 to go. Perhaps it's a drawn-up play.
They did. No, they played. They were playing. They were playing. They were doing the two behind stuff. They were doing a little bit of that. The coach of an old assistant. Oh, that's why he's playing. Yeah. That's not even played at the post. Yeah, they're post. It's a now artist. Now, our people is boring.
Okay, 1:45 left in the game. Face-off just outside of the Butler zone. 3-2 Butler. Kai to take the face-off here, and he wins the face-off into the Butler zone, tracking down. He's playing as a forward here rather than as a defender, and Layla traps it down and keeps it in, battling 2 of the Butler players, but they eventually do get it out of the zone. Kai wins it back to Gabriel, who sends it down to Graham. Graham sends it off and takes a shot from a ways away. Across to Gabriel. Oh, it's just wide by Luke sends it out, but it's dumped all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing with 1 minute 7 to go. Yeah, we're doing it again here. So face off in the Kai to take the face off in the Butler end, and it's one back, and it's empty net, and they take a shot, and it's again wide. So it's gonna be another icing. So kind of incumbent on us to try and win this face off. I didn't realize that we pulled our goalie now, so it's empty net with 1 minute and 2 seconds to go. So we have 6 skaters in the ice, and it's one back. Sent in. Oh, it's in just wide. Battle for behind the net, behind the hat. Again, sent down the ice to Gabriel. Gabriel sends it in. It's blocked. Gary's battling for it. 3 Butler players battling for it. They send it around the boards. Kai tries to keep it in. Kai sends it on net, just a bit wide. 30 seconds to go. Gabriel has the puck. Brings it in, stick handles around. He's tripped. It's a penalty. And that's going to be a 6-on 4 for about 23 seconds. Okay, so we have a 6-on-4 for 23 seconds here. Kai wins the face-off. Layla has it. She's stick handling it. Trying to send it down. Sends it in front. Can't get it in front here. Can't get a clean shot. 8 seconds to go. They send it down the ice. It's dribbling, dribbling, dribbling. Just wide. And it's icing. So we're going to have 2 more seconds to try and get a game-tying goal here.
That was like the
Chicken Club. All right, well, 2 seconds. Let's see if we have a drawn-up play that we can win the face-off and bury it. Gabriel takes the face-off, and they fall on the puck. No, and that's game over. 3-2 loss here. Well, really tough game. We played it really tough today, so an exciting, close game. Sadly, we came up a little bit short at the end, but it was great performance from the boys and girls tonight. Thanks, everyone.